wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. Going to have those kind of outings in year one. But the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 14 carries, 88 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Taylor. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Falcons at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Let's go.
Bijan Robinson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon.
Oh my gosh, I might have smoked the field goal.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
The rushing totals for Dobbins last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
So give him 2
stop.
on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. And he finds a man in the crossing route. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Dobbins fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Nix. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 7. They go play action now. Taylor. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Taylor. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Pitts. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now it's Taylor. Over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Robinson up the middle.
Oh my God, I thought he was going to stay right there.
Takes him from the 10 down to the 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Taylor to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's touchdown.
There we go.
Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are once again back in front.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh.
Big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying the right side with Mitchell. Able to avoid him at the 30. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Nix. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards that time for number 14. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun is Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Here's Nix once more. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Now Taylor.
At the 26-yard line.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And caught by London.
That's what I'm talking about.
This down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
10 more yards. That's another Falcons.
Here's Taylor.
Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. Ooh,
It's
shot it good.
incomplete. Boy, he
Oh, no, he
doesn't
didn't.
drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ready?
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hop 70, hop 70.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Get it.
To throw is Taylor.
Oh, my God.
A man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
44-yard line.
Nix to the air. Going up top. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
To throw is Nix. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Boswell's kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Final play of the half, it's Taylor. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this one is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime to get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Awesome. His body's over there. Hit this man.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
First down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Escapes the defender. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing Nix.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's 3rd and 1.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
On the sneak, it's Nix.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. They're going for it.
Thank you.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hand off now to Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now they'll throw with Taylor. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on. 60.
Taylor. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons, first down.
To the 4th.
Hawk 70.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Back to the ground with Robinson. Now the ball comes loose.
You gotta be kidding my God.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
Ready?
That's another Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it.
No, thank you.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Javonte Williams. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Yes. Oh, wait. Thank you. We made the extra point.
This one to go. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And coming out now, the Broncos. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He'll air this one out for Mims.
Oh, thank God.
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now it's Nix.
Yes.
This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find the opening. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man on the outright. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting the field goal. They want to get into the end zone and try to get the ball back again.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. That's good.
Thank you.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 5. Brings us 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They begin the drive with Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's Taylor. Short throw.
Good catch.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Right.
Yes! Thank you.
And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready.
And they will take a knee here. back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it down with Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game.
Yes!
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Atlanta, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Yes, you gotta win.